Well, welcome back. Now, could the Netherlands be on the brink of a major confrontation with the European Union over immigration and asylum rules?
Yes, well, it looks likely. After 6 months of tedious political wrangling, right-wing politician Geert Wilders has finally managed to cobble together a coalition and has vowed to take a tougher stance on immigration and forcibly deport those who are refused asylum.
Yeah, it's big, this. It is very big, actually. So, however, an EU official was very quick to rule out any possibility of the Netherlands being able to opt out of the EU's asylum policies, raising the prospect now of an incoming massive confrontation between Brussels and Amsterdam, which I actually don't see any way around, to be honest with you.
No, not if he wants to actually do what he says he's going to do. Let's discuss this further now with the former member of the Dutch Parliament, Ralf Dekker. Ralf, thank you very much for joining us today. This is very interesting news and could have repercussions for the entire European Union. Geert Wilders making it very clear that he wants no part of the European Union's new migration pact and their asylum policies. How's he going to make this happen then?
Well, Geert Wilders already has compromised quite a little bit because he was pro-Nexit really before he got into this coalition agreement with the three other parties. And now he's decided to go and try and change something from inside the EU and try to organize for an opt-out there. But apart from that, I think the Netherlands used to be holier than the Pope in applying the immigration rules inside the EU. And now, for the first time, both inside the Netherlands, all the rulings and the laws are trying to be applied now stringently. And on top of that, we're going to apply, as I understand it, for an opt-out because we are a densely populated country. We have over 100,000 net influx of immigrants every year, which is let's say a major city. Is
that the problem, Ralf? Can I just ask you, is that the issue for the people of the Netherlands now, which is that they think that immigration and asylum is just far too high?
Well, yes, I think that is one of the main reasons why Geert Wilders had such a huge success in the latest elections, where he got around 25% of the vote, which is huge in the Dutch context. So yes, the immigration is truly a problem, and people are fed up with let's say the generally left-wing ruling governments in the last 12 years under officially conservative Premier Mark Rutte.
Ralf, is Geert Wilders, in your view, is he hoping that with the European elections very soon, 2-3 weeks away, I believe they are, that more and more Eurosceptic, anti-immigration type parliamentarians will join the European Parliament, and then there may be, a significant shift in that direction on the whole?
Well, yes, absolutely. That's what he's no doubt counting on, and rightly so, because he's part of ID, the Identity Party group, but also the other parties will probably grow where the right wing is concerned, and that will certainly change, let's say, the atmosphere in the European Parliament. No doubt about that.
And of course, there are a lot of people in the Netherlands and in the European Union who are very much against his policies, who see him as a far-right, beyond-the-pale type of politician. How does he deal with that?
Well, I suppose he's pretty much used to that. But also his coalition partners now are being, let's say, smeared. You see that already in the person of Valérie Ayer, who is the head of the Renew Europe party, where our conservatives, VVD, Mark Rutte, are part of. She's already complaining that it's unacceptable that Mark Rutte and his party would join with Geert Wilders in the coalition.
Look, Ralf, thank you very, very much. We're going to be keeping a very close eye on what goes on with you guys because it's vitally important stuff. It's Ralf Dekker there, former member of the Dutch Parliament.